Well, let's take a break from old Brutus in there for a little bit and do something I haven't done in a while. I haven't done a cold start in a while. What shall we cold start here? The old 73 Chevy truck, the 63 Impala SS, my son's little S10 pickup, the green bean, the Cadillac, or old Fred, or I can't call the little Subaru a cold start because I just started it yesterday. But let's see here, we could go, whoop, what about that one? What about that one? You know, that one's, it's not that cold today, it's only about 30 degrees out here. But this old boy's been sitting out here for a while in some near zero temperatures off and on. Let's see what she'll do. I expect, this is what I expect. I don't know if this will happen, but my expectations are that I'll go in there and pull the choke and hit the throttle a couple times, and I'm thinking it'll fire off, but you know, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Okay, let's take a look at this old truck. This was my first build. I'd never built a car before, and I just kind of knew how I wanted it to look. And I'll see if I can find some pictures to show you what it looked like to start with. Some of you guys are newcomers here to this channel, so I thought I'd show you this build in case you haven't seen any of the old videos. You know, there were just certain things I just kept working on until I got it to look like I thought it should look. And I could have chopped the top, yeah, but you know, I just decided to leave it like that. But there's a few things I did just because it looked right, not because I know how to build a car. But take that firewall, for instance. You can see the engine setting fairly level. I mean, it's degreed back just enough, well, like it's supposed to be, the angle on it. But then that firewall, the cab is dipped forward a little bit, tilted forward, and that just makes it look right. So I didn't know that until I, you know, from knowing how to build a rig. I just learned it by going along and making changes until I got it to look right. And one of the things I did was absolutely wrong. I had this frame rail. I built this frame. I may have mentioned that, but anyway, I had it running right straight into the cab. It just looked stupid. So, and then I had it kicked down inside, but I had to change that and Z it down in front. And that plate on there is just to match this plate over here, because I needed this plate to mount my steering box onto. And you know, a lot of good comments. Most people are very supportive of what I'm doing in there on old Brutus. And anyway, the steering on this, some people comment about the steering or whatever. I'm not worried about that. I'll work that out. I'll make that happen. I made this happen, and I'll make it happen again. But I want to. Oh, another thing I did was shorten that bed. That was a 6-foot bed, I guess, and I shortened it up until it just looked right for the truck. And then I put the taller tires on the back and the smaller tires on the front, and I just think that looks right. It just gives it a rake, and I don't know, that's how I wanted it, and that's how it is. But I want to give a shout out to my friend Jason Belt, aka Tow Wrecker on YouTube, because he had a lot of suggestions for this truck, and they were good suggestions. So when I was building this, and I think he got the idea, was just rejected his suggestions because they were coming from him, and that's not the case at all. He had some really good ideas, but I was rejecting ideas from everybody because I wanted this truck to come out of just my head only. All my ideas, all my design, all my execution, taking no cues from anybody, no suggestions. I just did it myself, and that's what I came up with. But Jason, you did have some good ideas, and I appreciate you, brother. Let's see, anything else to say about this? Well, because I was using components not true to an automobile, such as drive-in speakers and microphones and guitar necks and tractor seats and things of that sort, I had a lot of people suggesting that I put this and that on it and put that on it and different ideas, and all good ideas, but if I'd done that, it would look like a Christmas tree with just a bunch of ornaments hanging on it. Well, I had to kind of stick with somewhat of a theme, so I got the microphone and the speakers and, like I said, the guitar neck and the Rockabilly Rat and the Rat Fink with the guitar shifter. Hello, Brown. What up, dog?
Peace, blood.
So I just got the old rat out. We're just kind of taking a look at it because it sits the way I want it to sit, you know. And I've taken a little break from old Brutus in there. Mm-hmm. I decided that's Brutus in there.
What's that?
That's Brutus Jr. Yeah, so did a cold start on the old 32 Chevy and just brought it out here and was kind of looking at it and showing it on video here for some of the newcomers to my YouTube channel. And I guess that's about enough of that. So I think I'll just shut up and put it back under the shed. See ya!